All right, gonna recap. I got 50 trees planted, 50 Leyland cypress, and 50 pine seedlings, which by the time I cut everywhere to put them and put them in, it seemed like 150. But anyway, I try to get them all on here. There's the front gate. Come back down through here. Looking back up toward Connor Road there. And this is the little road, our main little road, if you will, through here. And there's one little seedling, 2, 3, all the buckets are seedlings down through there. So I got kind of a row of white pine seedlings on the edge. Then here's a telephone pole. Come down through here, which this is, if I cut this off, this would be great. This is just grass down through here, man. The soil is just amazing. But I haven't been back in here until I cut this. So we get here, we're looking at the creek. That's Connor Lane. I cut this way right here, down toward the creek, and that's, all right, here's a row of those cypress trees. These are the ones that grow really fast. Got one everywhere you see white, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 down through there. Coming back up here, cut all the way up to, pretty much up to Connor Lane. I would cut all of this little part here, but I'm telling you, every bit I cut makes it seem smaller, so, but it'll look a lot different in 2 or 3 months from now anyway. It'll be all, I don't know how this tall grass completely goes away in the winter, but it'll certainly look a lot different. All right, so here's another row of the cypress trees, and it's right, that's Connor Lane right there. So, and that goes all the way up through there. So I don't know exactly how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 up through there, but that's gonna cut all of this off from view from the road, and then we'll head down here to Graysville side. And this, I haven't been down in here yet, but that little corner, I'm not really sure. I think it goes back in there a little ways. I think I've got some woods in there I haven't explored down there yet. Not digging up all my treasures yet. All right, come back up through here. By the way, if anybody besides me is watching this, yes, I'm doing these for myself, so I can keep them on YouTube and go back and look and see progress and see how these bad boys grow. But if you are watching, thank you. All right, coming down through here. There's my doghouse. Now this was really interesting the other day. You see this hole right here? Well, I was sitting over there at the picnic table, and the sun was in the west, and I looked in there, and that little hole looked like there was a little light back in the back of that doghouse. So I got the vision that Snoopy was laying on his back with his legs crossed with his light reading. Okay, so here we are looking at Graysville. This is what I did today, and these are all white pine seedlings. I cut this all the way up through there, which is, found another little treasure at the end. I guess it's right at the end of a little road. It's a huge mound of dirt. I guess they put that there at one time to keep people from driving through, but anywhere you see those little white things, that's all pine seedlings there. So I really did a double deal here. Here's pine, and then back in here, this is what me and Alex had cut out probably about a month ago. This is close to the road. Here's some, this right there is actually the road. I don't know if you can see it or not. Should be able to. But here's all those fast growing cypress trees. So, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I don't know, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, something like that down through here. So we got cypress. Then in about, I don't know, 20 feet over, we got a row of white pines. We will, if they live. I don't know if they'll live or not. I didn't really put anything in them, but I remember when I planted for Danny Board, we just opened the ground and put them in, and most of them live. So, but Danny's probably got better luck than me. Here's 3 of them. And so the thought here would be, I'll turn around, is that these would all grow up, and then the back behind that would be completely secluded. So that'd be pretty cool. I mean, pretty much these, I'll be honest, it's just getting dark. It is September 23rd, 2020, and it's getting dark, so I just had to get them in the ground. I got them in the mail, and they just needed to be in the ground. It's today's Wednesday, and I knew it wouldn't wait until Monday when I could get back up here. But so here we go. Now that is a native seedling right there. Hopefully mine will look like that in maybe 2 years. We'll head to the back side, over the walkway, the bypass, as Alex calls it. Bridge is holding up really well. Alright, we're going on the back side now. Man, I tell you, it's so quiet here tonight. It's been really cool, but I mean, it's not muggy now, but it's getting hotter than it was last week. But that's okay. 'Tis the season. It always gets hot again in September. I'm getting there. Here we go. So if you see where I put the plastic stuff is one, and I cut a little area out here, and I put 4 of them up in here. So God knows what's going to happen, but my plan putting them here was, I don't know if they're far enough apart or not, but again, it's late, but I was wanting to just, these back here, if they start growing out good, I'm going to start trimming them, and maybe we'll come up here and get us a Christmas tree. It'd probably be, I think they're like 8 years, so maybe I'll have a grandchild by now and come up here and get us a Christmas tree. By then, I should say. If I said by now. Didn't do anything toward the creek. So here's kind of getting toward the backside. And 1, 2, and I put them right underneath this big tree. Thought if there was whatever the acidic soil around here, it might do better, and it was kind of dry up in here. And then I cut a little area back up through there and put 5 more. So these might be Christmas trees too. I don't know. They might all die, but they might all live. We'll see. But that was the biggest goal for me. Let me go back here to this backside while I'm here. Something special about this place. Kind of get to feel like the tabernacle, the holy of holy places where God dwelt. I'm just kidding. It's not like that, but it is really cool back here. If you can hear that creek or not. It's so quiet back in here. I'm telling you, that's a perfect place for a little cabin. We'll see. So, this is actually completes when I first signed the papers. I looked at it in June, and I thought about it for a month and a half, what I was going to do if I got it. So I guess we got it July 24th, August, September. So it's almost been 2 months, and we've got it cleaned off, and I've got the trees in for this year. So that was really my only goal. Well, The next thing is to get that building cleaned out. That building is doesn't look nearly as intimidating now that the temperatures are going down, but there's a lot of trash though. I'd started thinking there wasn't as much as I thought, but down there next to the creek it's just crazy. But anyway, it'll be a couple years getting that out, but we'll get her done. So anyway, here is coming back out. I'll put one more thing on here that I hadn't shown before. Here is my fancy dancy fire with an old kerosene heater thing to set pots on. I'm telling you what, boys and girls, there ain't nothing as good as eating out up here.